Right, so I have a decent amount of coal, so if I want to go to the deep lands, then I can pretty much go and do so with like 23 coal and then some to make torches. Again, I'm likely going back there at this point. Just to again try and get myself X-Blade armor because it's already an improvement over diamond. And then I'll probably just start the cow farm, get this up and running a bit later. I need to spawn on top of something nowadays in deep lands. Nowadays I'm always spawning literally on top of something. Doesn't matter what, it always seems to be something I'm on top of. So of course I gotta get down. I'm just gonna jump down because then I gotta get back up too. I'm gonna place down some torches so it's a bit easier to see around here. Just so it's not too dark. Looks like that's just gonna die from suffocation damage at this rate. He's got this random cave creep here stuck in these blocks. I literally got that thing trapped. Entirely by accident too, by the way. So obviously that's where I'm gonna go. Gotta go back up there when I'm ready to leave Deeplands. Oh, also pretty nice to have fire aspect. So that's just gonna be a bit of extra damage I'm gonna be able to get off with fire aspect going. So it should be a little bit quicker to kill all these enemies this time than the last time, since I got a better sword already now. Okay, I meant to place a torch there. So yeah, I'm definitely going to pick up that charging table again for when I'm ready to fight Cror, but I'll still likely be waiting on that. I mean, that doesn't really have to be done anytime soon. Okay, I don't have a single dense rock yet. I know I need to get 9 of them, perhaps, and okay, there's a lot of man structure over here. So I'm going to definitely take note of this, and of course pause the game whilst doing so. And it looks like I've probably also just located a Cror altar back here as well. Yeah, I did. And right back there is Cror for when I'm ready to fight him. And I just took like 3 hits, like back to back basically. Still don't have a single dense rock yet. Again, I'm just not having much luck hitting the drop table to get the right item. Alright, Innovation 6. Oh no, he's being pushed. Why is he being pushed towards me? What's pushing him towards me? That guy. And, okay, just gonna make sure it's safe before I just stop to eat. Gonna make sure nothing's just gonna sneak up behind me when I try and eat. Okay, we're good. Nothing sneaky going on here. Okay, I just got a Rocky upgrade kit. Not particularly what I was aiming for. So it's certainly going to be a long while before I can ever use it. So still not a single dense rock showed up. Oh, physicist, hello there. Still not a single dense rock appeared. Oh, on Super Marina World? Or are you talking about bits and pieces? I mean, I had to be sure. I mean, were you recently playing Super Marina World, or were you just talking about it? Oof. So yeah, if I want to leave, I can always go back up there. Which one? I'm gonna guess probably not Annihilator, right? Oh, the first part of Nightfall? There's my first dense rock. Definitely want more than that, though. Can't believe I got only a single dense rock so far. Not sure, quite sure how many enemies here I killed. At least quite a few. There's my second one. Still get like 1 or 2 dense rocks. I was definitely shooting for more than that. Before calling it quits, I gave it a few tries. How far in the level did you get? Just curious. Yeah, I've already got through quite a bit of food just by being out here and taking all this damage. So, like, about not even halfway through, roughly. Oh, so you mean the very first screen of the level, which is the auto-scroller, right? Yeah, I'm only certain there was. I mean, I don't remember like 100% how the level went, but I do remember there being a lot of projectiles to dodge on the first screen, certainly. What, you mean Deeplands? As in the place I'm in right now? And this is one of the easier dimensions to survive in, just so you know. Yeah, and Morinus, this is one of the easier dimensions to survive in. For sure. Pretty much either this dimension or Barathos are your two best bets for your first dimension for when it comes to just getting into this mod. It didn't actually come from any game, it was custom made. I'm trying to remember if it actually did get submitted to Super Mario Central and got rejected. But I do remember at one point maybe someone submitted it as a joke. Might have been some sort of joke submission at one point. And I didn't actually lose it. How do I still have only 3 dense rocks? I mean, the track was originally like 3 to 4 times louder. I had to turn down the volume on it. And even then, it's still pretty loud. Okay, my 4th dense rock, not bad. I was really hoping I still could have gotten more, though. And I already have, like, at least 2 stacks of Deeplands tokens. I was really hoping I could have gotten more dense rocks out of this little grind here. Yeah, that's not really going to work out at all for me. Good luck on this. Thanks for the good luck, by the way. I think it's mostly just going to be, at least when it comes to staying alive anyway, it's just mostly going to be, like, don't do anything stupid at this point. Don't do anything ridiculously dumb, and I should be okay. Might be waiting on some drop rates to actually come through for me, but... it didn't. I thought it did save after every level, so I'm confused. Maybe I forgot to check that one, perhaps, without even realizing it. And you can't re-enter Sunken City. That's extra weird. Might actually have to see if I can re-enter it myself, perhaps. Kind of wondering what I could have maybe done to just accidentally make it not possible to re-enter. Makes me wonder exactly what would have went wrong, like if he really can't re-enter it. Is this spider just jumping around? It looked like he was trying to do that. Have I started another one of these, Rodney? Yeah. Pretty much the same one you saw like last stream. It's the same attempt. This is still that same attempt you saw last stream. So I did find the Ruin Teleporter, of course. That's how I was able to get back out here. How did attempt number 4 die? Jumped into an amphibiite cove and couldn't get out in time. So I'm actually just trying to quickly search up on the Ascension wiki, like, what killed me. Just in case, like, I have to go into explaining it. Just so I don't have to go too far out of my way to explain it, I'm gonna go quickly search up, like, what killed me. Yeah, so this is a structure that houses hunter mobs, and a lot of them there spawn. So I jumped in, and then couldn't jump back out. And instead of trying to just break another way out behind me, instead of trying to break some of the blocks behind me and make a little staircase to escape the inside of that amphibiite cove, I just tried to fight them off, but there were way too many. Like, I simply could not out-damage the large number of amphibiites down there. Because there's 4 spawners going at once in that amphibiite structure. So yeah, next time I definitely have to be absolutely sure I have a safe way out before even attempting that again. Now I'm barely seeing any enemies here whatsoever. So I'm not too likely to die if I'm barely seeing any enemies. I'm probably actually going to try to get looting on my sword at this rate. Just because right now with that I seem to be having pretty poor odds when it comes to just getting dense rocks. I seem to be getting them not too frequently. So now I just want to go back up here so I can leave the deep lands. Except now I'm going right back down. The water's pushing me down. So I'm trying to get back in the water, but it keeps pushing me out. Okay, why'd that not place? What the hell? My water bucket glitched. Yeah, my water bucket's glitchy. I don't know. It glitched. There we go. Now I'm making it out. Yeah, for some reason that was being a little bit glitchy. Alright, can I eat? There we go. Whoops. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do. So I'll put my coins away and my Deep Lens tokens away for now. I'm hoping looting shows up on one of these swords sometime soon. So that's pretty much what I'm going to shoot for right now, is a high level of looting at this point. Well, this does seem pretty handy. I'd still rather just prioritize trying to get the looting on a sword at this point. We'll see if looting shows up or not. Oh, this is going to be handy, but I'm still shooting for the looting right now. And it hasn't shown up yet. I'll keep trying till it appears. Attempt 4 actually just died, and I already got done explaining it earlier as to how that one ended. And looting is simply not showing up. It's pretty rare, so... It's definitely on the rarer side of enchantments, as far as those go. So not too surprising I'm simply not seeing it. I would really like to have this. Oh, EB, long time no see. I've already given myself all these attempts at getting at least one book with looting. Or looting on a sword or something, and nothing. All these attempts at getting looting. And the best I can get right now is looting 1. After all those attempts. Well, then again, it's still better than nothing. I hope so too, actually. You're not the only one who's hoping I get further this time around. Is RIP still banned? No. That's because people haven't been spamming it. So no. That's why it's not banned. That's why it's not, in case you were wondering. Thank goodness. Please don't make me ban it again. Just so you know. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was about to say myself. That's what I just got done trying to say. I mean, you should be able to beat it without save states, even though it's... I mean, Super Mario World, I'll definitely say that's a lot easier than Super Mario Brothers, for sure. I mean, Super Mario Brothers is definitely harder than, like, World, for sure. I'm trying to just make a little staircase here, but I'm not really doing it in an efficient way. But I'm just not doing this efficiently at all. I guess I might as well take these blocks or gavel back now. Really was a much more efficient way to do this, by the way. Okay, so that'll have to do. Alright, so let's just get back to combat real quick. And just settle for looting one, since that's all that's gonna show up. Since that's the only thing that's gonna show up for the time being, let's just settle for that. As soon as I can get 2 more levels, I can get it. Depends on how many enemies spawn, like how frequently they show up. Might not take that long. Yeah, ideally I won't have to go far at all. Alright, another guy behind me. Okay then. Yeah, as long as I can actually survive against them, I'm not gonna complain. Okay, I'm trying to hit this guy, but my hits weren't going through. So now I can get looting 1. As soon as I make it out of here in one piece, that is. Alright, just now let me up this poorly made flight of stairs. And then into my portal so I can leave. Just briefly leave so I can get looting on my sword, and then I'll just go right back in anyways. Yeah, this is the best I can actually do on such short notice. I mean, I did get quite a few books to work with here. Oh, and I can make sharpness 2. Okay, that would certainly be nice if I could spend the 16 levels. I have to get the 16 levels and then I could just do that. So I'm going back to get some more levels still. So looting 1 probably won't do too much, but it's definitely better than nothing, so I'm just going to take it for now. Had some pretty bad luck with the enchantment table just earlier. Oh, nice, I just got 2 dense rocks from 1 kill. That's now possible since I got looting 1. At least that's now possible. Oh, nice, 2 more dense rocks. Now I can get these rocks like 2 at a time since I got looting on the sword. So it's definitely going to be a step in the right direction, that's for sure. Well, there's some more guys to fight at least. Still got to be careful to some extent. Right, I've subdued 1 of them. 2 now. Alright, that's all of them. Okay, hello there. Well, now I can combine my 2 swords again if I want. Now I can just combine some more Baron swords, get sharpness 4, looting 1, fire aspect 1, and breaking 2. I'm stuck with only like looting level 1. I was hoping I at least could have gotten lucky enough to end up with 2. I mean, 3 definitely would have been like ideal up until I get to like level 70 plus infusion, but I only got like looting 1 for now. So overall, yeah, I got pretty unlucky. So yeah, here's the hoping, like, the next time I want to get looting on, like, a sword later on in the playthrough, it'll go better. Well, at least I got something out of all that, but could have gotten looting too, and it could have gotten even sooner for all we know. Alright, so on the anvil I want to combine these. So that costs 16 levels. I'm still gonna do it. Sharpness 4, looting 1. And that's something picking in some fire aspect. And also a few more Deep Lands tokens while we're at it. Well, at least I'm getting quite a bit of that to work with, so that's nice. Getting quite a bit of chitin. So now let's just plant these. Now some more holly top petals, so I'm just going to plant them. Well, plant the seeds anyways. So now that should certainly speed up the farm for sure. That is most certainly going to speed things up right there. Definitely still going to want more torn cloth though. So yeah, still honestly trying to decide on my next move. Even though that next move should probably be just finish off gathering dense rock so I can make myself that armor set. And I think there was also a great blade I could make using these. That rock I want. There was a great blade I could make with these dense rocks. And I'd only need 2 of them. 2 rows I didn't get, 2 spider eyes and a limonite rod. And then I can make myself a great blade. But I'm still eventually gonna have to make the Leletian one anyways. But I could make that if I wanted to. Yeah, since long reach is probably going to go like a long ways when it comes to fighting Leletian casters, I'm probably going to want to do that and then go to Leletia. I'll probably just wait till I get a Great Blade and then just rush it. Yeah, Visigoth has actually showed up to quite a few of my streams lately. Mainly the ones where I was just doing Castlevania 3. Yeah, like about a month ago or so, I was just doing more Castlevania 3, specifically Alucard route. And yes, I took off 3 more seconds from the previous world record that was also my world record. Took off like 3 more seconds since. So yeah, now the Alucard world record sits at a 25:45 for Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. But sadly, like, this one doesn't have spider emote spamming. Well, that world record anyways. But still, like, I cleaned out the mistakes that I had in my 25:48, in other words. Pretty much cleaned up on my mistakes. Got a slightly faster Frankenstein fight, and the 2 time losses I had in my 25:48 run, I cleaned those up. So yeah, getting stuck on the ceiling on 5-6, that knockback I took in 7-4, neither of those were present in the 25:45. Well, I'd rather you scream than break your phone, because you'd have to replace that, wouldn't you? Assuming those are really cheaply made. What category would I go for next? I'd probably be most likely to go after Sypha. Even though I still said I was taking a long break from Castlevania 3, most likely. I would likely see myself going after Sypha. Since there's that skip that Kutsushita found that I have yet to ever do in a run. So I'd have that to pretty much do. Yeah, from what I've seen, they typically don't look like they're made to last. So I have some diamonds. I didn't pick up any nether quartz, but again, that'll be super easy. And I also don't have any ink sacs. So I need to quickly find a couple squids to kill to get those ink sacs off of squids, so I'm gonna do that too. So yeah, also I need to get some ink sacs off of squids. I momentarily lost my train of thought there, but yeah, that's what I gotta do. If I want to make exoplate armor, which I mean, it's worked out for me like the last time, until I just jumped into the amphibiite cove when I clearly should not have. It pretty much worked until then. And I already see like a couple squids, so we're already luck. So yeah, we're already in luck here. I already see some squids. Yeah, I can barely move at all. Because I have no form of depth strider on my boots whatsoever. And I'm walking in water, so of course I'm going to be like slow as all hell. Nice. But not really, I'm being sarcastic. In case you couldn't tell, I was being sarcastic there. Yet there may be some electronics from even the 90s that could still end up working today. Granted, they'd be really outdated, but you still might be able to plug them in, they'll still work. Oh, and I also need some nether quartz. So yeah, I need that too. Briefly step back into the nether. And then just pop back out of that other portal that spawned 100 blocks away from my base. That did not take long at all. Oh, why am I lagging so hard right now? What do you mean entirely new? You got it like secondhand for cheap? Well, you mean the replacement PC, right? Man, how much nether quartz is back here anyways? Quite a bit of it, I see. Oh, so you just had to replace the hard drive, and not the whole thing? Not the whole computer, you mean? Yeah, so I gotta go northwest. Okay, yeah, now I can make the armor pieces. So now I can make a full set of exoplate armor. What do you mean 1 year of school left? Aren't you doing higher education? Or do you plan to just do something after high school that's like still going to school? Okay, I really don't need to carry this charging table still. And I'll probably also put the rest of the dense rocks away while we're at it. Actually, no, I'll put one away. Take this one back out. I didn't bother to keep any spider eyes. I didn't think I was gonna need any. Or want to have any. So I gotta go find some spiders and kill them. Just for a couple spider eyes. So I'm either going underground to look for cave spider spawners, or just spiders in general, or waiting until night comes to kill them then. And even then, I'm not quite sure as to how much time I have, like, left in this day before it becomes night. So I might not have to run too far. I don't know if I'll be running from this guy. Okay, I guess I will be running after all. Wait, that's a real console, the 2DS? Okay, I didn't remember Nintendo made that one. I mean, there are still a couple more materials I'd like to gather on the overworld. Plus, I might also want to spend some time in the savannah, not too far from here. If I walk about like 1,500 blocks in this direction, I'll be not too far from a savannah. And then I can just continue training up Hunter. I'd like to get that back up. So I'm a level 4. Probably would have gained more Hunter experience from that Death Day event if I was just more adequately equipped for it. But I was wearing only iron, and I hear a spider, so... Oh, there he is. Drop some eyes, please. One piece of string. I could have just gone underground, but I also do want to take a trip to the savannah, so I can just continue to train up Hunter. And I might just end up camping until I get to level 12 Hunter. Might just go camp it, just to get the Hunter level out of the way. I have quite a distance to travel, and it seems like I'm just getting constantly swampland or hilly terrain, or water I gotta sail across, or something, just to slow me down. Then again, maybe I could have just done some fast traveling through the Nether, just to save time. Probably should have just done fast travel. I guess I'll just keep going through the overworld. I just realized fast travel probably would have been a much better idea, but oh well. Given the terrain being like this and all. Okay, so I do have a gun. Someone had to remind me that I could craft grenades, but I do have a gun. So I'm going to get this limonite here, so I can craft that into bullets. So I'm quickly going to stop off to pick that up. Quickly stopped off for that. Alright, so there's that forest with the really tall birch trees. Really tall birch trees. Alright, let's not fall in that. Might have been the same pit of lava that someone told me to yell at earlier. If I recall correctly, I think it was the same pit of lava. I mean, if you're actually very passionate and good at something IT related, then definitely go for it. Like, you definitely want to find something you enjoy doing, even if it's lower pay than other jobs, but you might end up doing those. This is a crazy looking birch forest mountain hybrid here we got going. Yeah, what is this mountain forest hybrid anyways? Oh, it's just scrap metal. I was hoping that was a piece of torn cloth. Well, I do see another Night Reaper, so I'm going after him. And I also have like 2 zombies next to me. Oh, and there's still a couple hunter mobs out. These must have spawned during a full moon earlier and just not despawned. It just didn't despawn, really. Okay, I think that other Night Reaper dropped a bone, sadly, so just no torn cloth yet. don't know why it just feels like doing that sounds like it's going to be tough work, actually successfully removing a virus off someone's computer, because I feel like these viruses are probably made in such a way that they're usually really tough to remove. Like, these people literally just infect people's computers and just... Well, in some cases there's a whole ransomware thing. They literally just make this stuff impossible to remove from the computer, or like decrypt the encrypted files because there's money to be made. Like, there's some people who literally just infect your computer with malware for a living, so obviously they're going to give it everything they got, trying to just make it impossible to remove, or next to impossible. But yeah, that sounds like a great idea regardless. If you can delete the files it needs to run, but what if those files just somehow never get, like... What if somehow those files can just regenerate themselves? Yeah, then again, if you know where to look, you make a good point. I can assure you it's probably not just something as simple as uninstalling or deleting the virus itself, or like, let's just say some malware installed itself on your computer. It's probably not as simple as just deleting it. Or uninstalling it. Like, it still won't go away. Special ones, yeah. Okay, I gotta clear the switch out. Yeah, there are some notoriously difficult to remove fake antivirus programs out there. Like, you can uninstall them, and you pretty much have, like, I don't know, like a minute or so to just completely turn off your computer before they actually install themselves onto your computer. Trying to get you to think there's actually other malware on your computer, and that they want you to buy the full version, but you're gonna get scammed if you do. Because normal antivirus programs don't just show up randomly and suddenly start telling you there's all this stuff on your computer that is going to likely cause it to get destroyed. Yeah, and if one of those installs itself on your computer, it's generally tricky to get it removed. Well, some of them are tricky to remove anyways. Yeah, just simply doing like an uninstall isn't going to get rid of it. Like, you definitely would have to look deeper in the computer to find out where it installed itself to, and then just delete it from there. Oh wow, another Demon Reaper. I mean, if you do enough research, you can probably figure that out anyways. You could probably learn how some of these virus programs work just to pretty much counteract them entirely. And I can only assure you these people are probably going to keep on finding more and more new tricks to just pretty much make what you do invalid. Well, what you do regarding trying to just get rid of these sorts of viruses. Like, you'll find one method of getting rid of a virus, and then, like, probably a month or two from now, like, the people that make these viruses are probably going to find some other way of making them in such a way that what you do is obsolete. Because in the case of people who make like fake antivirus programs, ransomware, spyware, and the like, keyloggers, they're literally doing this for a living. Well, I think like when it happened to me, like it was just a bad link I clicked. There could be another program that's just re-downloading every time you try to uninstall it. But that'll get rid of everything on the computer, not just the malware on it. So I decided to come out here and see if any rammer heads are going to spawn in, so I could just continue to train up Hunter. Well, there's one to start with. Right, I got this guy's attention. Hit him, please. Hit him. Hit him. He's right in front of me. I don't know if that's actually what it did, or if it was just installed somewhere like on your computer that just a simple uninstall wouldn't actually get rid of it. Or for maybe it just like lied about uninstalling the program right to your face. And then again, like the files were deleted. It looked like all the files were deleted from that rogue antivirus program, but it was still there. I don't know, it must have been really, really well hidden. Must be really well hidden on someone's computer. Pretty much once. And my real antivirus couldn't actually detect it. This was on my old computer, like, before this one. Does it really matter what it's called, because there's probably hundreds upon hundreds of them out there. Not to mention they all have pretty generic names. For example, I think one of these fake antiviruses is called Real Antivirus. I didn't get that one though, but there is one that's called that. Oh, fuck's sake! How many rammer heads are hitting me at once? What is this? Okay, I literally can't safe spot because they just keep on pushing me before I can pillar up 3 blocks. I'm gonna get whacked again. Yep. And I get whacked again. Oh, wow. Holy shit. I'm getting whacked so hard now. Getting whacked so hard today. Oh, wow. There we go. That took like almost 10 tries just to actually get myself on a safe spot. Why'd that take like over 10 tries? I don't know. Oh, Volcanics, hi there. Physicist is talking about getting into IT, specifically removing malware from people's computers. And I'm just talking about how some people literally make that their living, so they're probably not going to make his job easy. Oh, fuck's sake, stop pushing me all over. I can't stay still. Okay, now I can stand still. I'll take a hunter level, I'll go to 6, thank you. And I was also talking about those fake antivirus programs that try and trick you into believing your computer is heavily infected with other malware. And they want you to scare you into buying the full version. The whole point is that you buy the full version, but those other malwares that the fake antivirus was telling you about didn't actually exist, and then, like, it still doesn't go away. I don't know exactly what happens if you buy the full version of the fake antivirus. It might just still continue to tell you that there's, like, malware on your computer. It might just say that it cleaned up whatever it found, then just probably will tell you that it just found, like, more stuff. But I feel like it would probably just be an endless cycle if you actually got tricked into buying the full version. My simple tip is just don't click anything that looks a little suspicious. Any suspicious looking URLs, just don't click them. That's honestly my best tip for just preventing yourself from getting infected by malware. Is just anything suspicious looking, don't click it. Okay, I've never seen like rogue antivirus programs do that. Pretending to be like a real one. For what I've seen, they just make up their like really generic name. And then they just go with that. I've never really seen one trying to actually do any sort of impersonation whatsoever. He actually just didn't uninstall the traditional way and it just didn't come back. Lucky you. Guess they probably didn't go through the effort to really just hide their files really deep in your computer. Okay, I'm trying to get this guy to aggro me. Okay, there we go. Okay, now he's running away. And I didn't even get hunter experience because he probably just died from being on fire. Like, I don't think I actually got that last hit in for the killed account. Yeah, while something dies on fire, like, you don't get, like, hunter experience from it. Like, you actually have to deal the killing blow yourself. How long did it take you to get it removed? So I'll stop seeing new Rammerheads spawn because it's now nighttime. But I did want to find spiders, so I could just get some spider eyes to make the Underworld Great Blade. Gotta remove many more took its place. That, or simply just come back there when I have a more reliable method of escape. That, or at least just know how to escape. Actually, I have like 4 down there going at once. I remembered putting torches on some of these Advent of Ascension mob spawners, and that still didn't stop the spawning. I mean, I've tried it a couple times before, and it didn't actually do anything. In case you were wondering. Yeah, better gear just so it's more efficient, too. Just for efficiency's sake. So now I want to find spiders out here. Just because I need a couple spider eyes. I mean, I didn't know I was going to actually want to have them earlier. So I probably at least had 2 spider eyes earlier in this stream. Earlier in this series I had like 2 spider eyes before, but didn't keep them. And now I don't know when I'm going to get like my 2 spider eyes. Well, I could get them from here, or perhaps not. I guess not still. 2 spiders, but no spider eye drops. So I'm still definitely going to keep on looking around. Alright, this guy is right in front of me and I can't hit him. What gives? I don't know what gives. Not sure what gives exactly. What's behind me? Oh, I'm not running in there. Oh wow, 2 Endermen. Okay, then. Oh, 2 pearls already. Nice. I'm gonna still have this one to kill and see what he drops. 2 more pearls. Okay, now that was convenient. So now I'm really not seeing too many more spiders. Yup, pretty nice indeed. Probably the most pearls I could have gotten from either of those Endermen with eluding 1 sword, and I got like 4 pearls right there. Yeah, that is pretty handy to say the least. To just see that. Okay, another spider. 1 spider eye. I wanted 2 though. And I didn't want to get hit in the face by an arrow. Let alone 3 times. Yeah, I might consider that sooner or later. Yeah, definitely want to do that early on, as for sure. Oh, that's just like the weird cut-off sunflower right there. Yeah, might as well. So I'm looking for another spider. And it's probably not going to show up at this rate. Probably not going to see one. Okay, have I even been to this village yet or not? I don't remember whether or not I've been here. Well, let me see. If I find an iron ingot, I'm definitely taking it. Yeah, I'm definitely taking it. I don't see much use for the feathers, so I'm putting those away. Probably should have put this armor away before actually coming out here, now that I think about it. Trying to get a piece of flint while we're at it, but... Got it. Alright, so zombie is where? I hear zombies, but I can't see them. Alright, got him. I mean, eventually I'll just get so much roseite I won't know what to do with it anyways. I mean, I know eventually I will get, like... And even then, I still have a decent amount of roseite on me regardless. Wait a minute. Shit. I got everything following me and I don't want it to right now. Okay, quick, I gotta toss out something. Trying to make sure I can set this up right. Alright, I'll just blow a hole through this guy's house. I'll do that just so I can get to Creeponia. Sucks to be that guy. Just gonna blow a hole in his wall. Two pieces of food, I can probably toss that. Yeah, definitely sucks to be that guy. So now it's daytime and I still got only a single spider eye. I needed 1 more, but it just didn't want to show up. So I guess I'll probably start traveling back at this point. And it might likely be nighttime by the time I get back to my base. Aside from a weapon that poisons. I mean, I have to get that too. And then I'd be good. But I'd still probably wait a bit to go to Mysterium. Just to be sure I can survive there. Still might wait a bit on that. Yeah. If I find the assassin, I'm definitely buying some chakrams for sure. That or I just crack open weapons cases till one appears. Yeah, don't worry, I do know what to do. So I'll probably just go back to that savannah a bit later. Yeah, I can wait a bit just to head back there. It's fine. I'm not insulted, don't worry. I'm just a little more annoyed that you're constantly backseat gaming. I'm not insulted by that at all. In other words, just pretty much telling the person what to do nearly every moment they're playing the game, like telling them what to do. Like, okay, make this gun, grenades are made like this, so on and so forth. Do this, do that. I mean, I find it less annoying here than when I was having, like, this happening when I was playing either, like, Terraria or Windcraft. Because this, like, I pretty much know what to do already. I'm not really being spoiled of anything. Not really being spoiled of an authentic experience because this is definitely not the first time I've played this. So I think the only thing like that really got changed by you just mentioning the grenade was the fact that I have a Baronator, but I still have not used it yet because I need more gunpowder to just consider using it. So I can make bullets. So I need more bullets from something. So I pretty much have this, but still was not using it. You mean 3.3.2? And yes, I did update to that. Oh, the mindset, you mean. I mean, it probably wouldn't have taken me too long to catch on anyways. I mean, it probably took more time considerably to catch on to 3.2 because that was probably the biggest change to Advent, like, one version has ever seen. Yeah, the difference between versions 3.2 and 3.3, nowhere near as big as the difference between 3.1 and 3.2. Like, 3.2 is easily the biggest update to the mod that it has ever seen. Like, version 3.2 made it absolutely clear that the old dev and the new dev have a pretty different vision of what Advent of Ascension should be. There's still some dull and grindy stuff, but it was worse back then. So yeah, they had pretty differing visions on what the mod should be, and 3.2 made that obviously clear. Yeah, still a lot of the same content, but it's just been a lot of it's been moved to different places. Quite a bit of it's been moved around. For example, Barathos is pretty flat. Mobs there are, for the most part, pretty easy to see. I'm trying to think what else I was trying to say about Barathos. Yeah, there's typically not too many mobs that spawn there. They're easy to see because the terrain's so flat, and there's usually little to no obstruction just blocking you from seeing the mobs, or hitting them. So yeah, like, it would make the most sense to make it a tier 1 dimension, after also making the big mobs there neutral. For example, the Archback and Emperor Beast. Make them neutral and it's a perfectly good tier 1 dimension, Barathos. And it's pretty much one of the first dimensions like people recommend you go to just to start out the mod. And there's some pretty easily attainable decent stuff for early game you can get from there. Yeah, except for like one mob. It looks like that two-legged, one-eyed creature. I think it's called I think it's called the Trotter. It was either that or Tracker. And even that used to be a hostile mob too, back then. Okay, this guy must have spawned in quite a bit earlier and didn't despawn. So there's a bit of easy hunter experience right there. I'll just keep on sailing back. What level is what my hunter skill? On this playthrough, 6. I definitely want to shoot for 12 as soon as possible. And ideally also find a much better way to kill amphibiites. I'm also going to try again, see if I get a piece of torn cloth off this guy. Iron nugget. I can toss that. No, I said I can toss the iron nugget. I'll toss these lily pads when I get back. Well, there's an assassin. Okay, I have 17 copper coins, so if he's selling chakrams, I can buy them. I'll check the other one. The other one's selling them, so I'm buying them. I don't need to keep 2 copper coins. I'm definitely buying those. I would have been fine with opening up weapons cases, but obviously that's the better way to go. If you find the assassin. Yeah, that honestly still might be a ways away, just trying to make my house look pretty. Yeah, since I did actually spawn near a jungle, I'm still trying to decide if I should maybe let that inspire the build. Yeah, I read up that it does summon lightning. Okay, so it is nighttime. I'm not going to just use the bed yet. I do want a spider eye, so... Okay, I got a birch sapling. I'm definitely going to keep this close by. Still going to quickly look for that spider. So yeah, there's that, and there's also like a spruce tree I need to find, but I live near Extreme Hill, so that really shouldn't be a problem. Not at all worried about trying to find a spruce tree whatsoever. Oh, there's this guy that must have spawned during an earlier Death Day event and didn't despawn. Oh, nice, and I just got a Torn Cloth drop. Just noticed now I got one. Nice. Alright, so where's that spider at? This I still definitely want to find. Well, I just found a skeleton in the creeper. Not quite what I was hoping for, by any means. Okay, whatever that means. Yeah, sometimes it does feel like it in the way when you think about it. Well, I just sneezed. Oh, no spider eye. Come on now. Yeah, because I'm guessing it would be cheaper for them, right? Yeah, that sounds pretty scummy. I'll admit. Okay, you agree to this outdated internet pack? Okay, boomer. Internet package. Either way, still. Okay, I'm probably trying too hard to find a spider at this point. I'm probably trying a bit too hard to find one. Oh, there we go. Still no spider eyes, but how? I think I'm probably trying a bit too hard to get this spider eye now. It'll probably just show up when I least expect it. I should probably stop trying so hard for it. I think I should better yet just wait for the eye to come to me rather than me going to it. I mean, I was hoping I could have gotten 2 spider eyes by this point, but they're simply not showing up. They're simply, like, nowhere to be seen. So I might just have to wait for the next one to show up. Might just wait till it comes to me rather than me going to it. So I'm probably gonna go and get that ornament pickaxe back, most likely. And I should definitely clear out the inventory before going to Creeponia. I mean, it seems like a good idea, just clearing this out. Yeah, I still do feel like actually keeping the crafting materials for the Underworld Great Blade at hand, close by. Well, like now, just do something with this. I didn't really read up of any other way to regen soul power. Alright, so now I can make this. Now I can make a bow and start using it. Oh, really? You can? Sounds cool. So it makes it easier to use them, you're saying? So I'm going to put these rammerhead hides away, of course. Also, I don't think I need to still be carrying this in the Creeponia. So you think I'd be not interested because it's OP? So I'm guessing you're thinking I'd be disinterested in something that OP, right? But you gotta get those from Grekon. Depending on your luck, that might take a while to actually find them. Okay, I already have a blank realm stone. Oh, no wonder it's not actually working. No wonder nothing's happening. So I'll make some arrows so I can use this bow. So let me see what kind of enchantment I can maybe get on it right away. I'll probably just try again. Not bad for only like one level used up for that. Not bad. Freezing up a single level, not too bad at all. And I also had these lying around, so I'll do that. I'm going to start with a power 3 bow on breaking 1 also. Starting with this. Yeah, if it shows up, that is. That would certainly be great to give it infinity. But then again, I might want to save that for an even better bow than Baron. Okay, that's not what I want to find. I'm looking for something else. Okay, I thought these creepers were ridiculously common. Where are they? I thought they were super easy to find. What gives? Okay, I guess I'll just wait here, because they'll be a little bit easier to spot here without these trees in my face. Yeah, that did always look like the best bow to me, in terms of raw DPS. So I'm waiting on a creeper to just show up, but honestly shocked I'm not seeing any. Probably just gonna get the ornamite pickaxe back. And it just hit me that I forgot to bring torches, so I'm gonna get those and then go down. It just hit me now, I forgot to bring torches. Okay, so at least I can make some. Not that many because I've been slacking on getting coal. And what about wood? I'll have to stop slacking on that too. And now I'm willing to go back. So just spawn in a creeper for me already. Stop wasting my time. Spawn in one of those little birds. I'm in shock, I can't see any right now. I guess I should probably just stand around and they're just gonna find me. I guess standing still is gonna be my best bet. There we go. Yeah, just standing around is gonna work. Yeah, usually just standing still does the trick, and then these things find you with no problem whatsoever. Then these things super easily find you. If you just stand still, they swarm you. Usually. Right now I'm going to start tunneling down. That thing out of my way, now I'm going to go down. Well, yeah, I technically do have this as an option for gunpowder grinding if I want to take it. Well, yeah, not the best idea to dig straight down, but at least it didn't kill me. Typically not recommended to do that, and that's why. It's typically not recommended. Well, I see ornamite, but I'm not going to jump straight down. There's a creeper lock down there. So yeah, definitely have to be wary of what I do down here. I just spotted the creeper lock. As in, the mob that can just shoot you from far away, then teleport next to you, and then blow up. Yeah, just imagine a creeper that can teleport right to where you're standing and then explode as soon as it's done so. That's pretty much what he does. So hopefully I can go by here. And then again, just to be on the safe side, I'll probably eat this golden apple. In case I do get ambushed by a creeper lock, I can buy myself more time. Just by eating that. I never tried it. Nor did I try a Creepoid Great Blade. Never tried those. But I know Ornamite Pickaxe is pretty handy for the really fast obsidian mining. Especially if I want to train extraction, then that's kind of a must. Alright, so looks pretty safe down here. Not really seeing much of anything going on here whatsoever. Alright, nothing in there, clearly. That's pretty much what technology was for the most part. There's a job that needs to get done, someone had a task they needed to get done, and then they made a piece of technology to get said task done. Some tasks for better or for worse, but that's pretty much technology in a nutshell. Someone has a task, they need to get that task done. They make this technology to facilitate doing that task, make it easier, make it more efficient. Whether that task be for everyone's well-being or sometimes even the total opposite. That's pretty much technology in a nutshell right there. Yeah, and that also does apply to Minecraft as well, obviously. Like, you want something done, you just set something up to make the process easier on yourself. Okay, so I never even needed that golden apple. I ate that, and since then I didn't run into a single mob anywhere here. Literally didn't run into anything. Not my wisest play, I'll admit. Okay, it doesn't look like it went here yet. Okay, that's just a normal creeper, thank goodness. I saw a few videos from him. Specifically him trying to survive in heavily modded hardcore Minecraft. Pretty entertaining to say the least. And that looks like it kind of goes down a long way. Not just gonna jump down there, I'm not stupid. So I'll do that then. Oh, he's going for he's going for 1,000 days now? Or is that Luke the Notable who's just doing vanilla hardcore Minecraft? Okay, I'm not gonna go straight down there. I want to go down to where that ornamite is. Oh, what's that? I want to go down to where the ornamite is, but of course I'm trying to be careful. One wrong move and I'm probably going to end up dead. One wrong move and I'm pretty much possibly going to die. Gonna eat this and then just hop down. Yeah, because one wrong move and I could end up like in serious trouble down here. Neato. Nuclear death ray gun is definitely better than the Atlantic bow. Yeah, it certainly sounds a lot stronger already. I mean, if this was an Advent of Ascension, I definitely would have heard of it by now. If it was such a thing. Definitely would have heard of it by this point. Oh, Flames, good morning to you too. Would have for sure heard about it by now. Yeah, I'm getting lucky and just finding a bunch of regular creepers, which are pretty easy to deal with. Yeah, I'm super familiar with just ordinary creepers. Yeah, I really did not think the gun was from Advent of Ascension, the nuclear death ray gun, because I would have heard about it by now. Definitely would have heard of it by this point if it was. Just because he had so much tech. I understand what you're getting at. Yeah, I saw just how much tech Sox41 had in his series. Like I saw he had a lot of it. So I'm going to start heading back up at this point. But he can fly. Gonna make quite a few dimensions a hell of a lot easier to survive in just by being able to simply fly. That already makes it a hell of a lot easier to travel. having actual flight. We should be home free soon. Shouldn't be that much longer before I'm just back to the surface of Creeponia. Well, okay, I can feel dirt, so... Yeah, there's dirt, now I can leave. And I'm back on the surface. I'm pretty sure my portal's not too far off. Except I don't know if I'm going in the right direction. I think I also have to go east a bit and then I'll find it. Same goes for pretty much a lot of dimensions, really. Almost anything's probably going to be a real joke when you can fly. Yeah, even with Gravitator and Rosedons, that already makes it a hell of a lot easier, but actual flight... Then it kind of just sounds like it becomes a joke at that point. But you can actually, once you do actual flight. So now I can go and do this. I can be reunited with the ornament pickaxe I lost not too long ago. And I do want efficiency 4, but I still need some more experience before I can actually get that. I would like to work on that, perhaps, before I end the stream. See if I can pull that off, just getting that efficiency 4 on the ornament pick. That would be pretty handy, to say the least. That would be really convenient. So I'm likely going to mine nether quartz for it. And also work on making this tunnel through the nether that I can just take to quickly get to the savanna biome, like about 1,500 blocks away, like on both on Z axes. Z and X axes. So yeah, I'm going to just try and walk on over to a biome that's like 1,500 blocks away, both like north and west, so we're going to make like some tunnels that lead both north and west. And also pick up any nether quartz that shows up for that experience that it's going to drop. And there's 15 foraging. There we go. It's already a step in the right direction there. I'll probably just stay up here for the time being. Yeah, I'm fine with just staying up here for now. Well, I definitely can't keep going straight. There's lava in front of my face now. Oh, nice. More nether quartz. Part of the reason I actually came back here was just for this. I mean, it certainly feels pretty authentic. This is the way I enjoy playing it the most, personally. So I'm definitely going to be able to find people who just don't want to play it this way. Pretty aptly named, because it's literally cooking for blockheads, because I literally have a block-shaped head. So it's pretty aptly named. Hopefully I can find my way back to where my actual tunnel was that I was making earlier. Well, I didn't know there could be emberstone that could also spawn all the way up here as well. Had no idea I'd also see that all the way up here. Yeah, I can even spawn all the way up at y equals 100 if it wants to. I didn't know that. Usually I'm just not really doing much of anything up here, so that's why I didn't really know. I mean, steak definitely gets the job done. Steak, cooked pork chops, those get the job done just fine. Alright, so I quickly need one more level. It's gonna be off this. And what, just simple steak? So now I gotta find my way back. So I could maybe just go south down here until I get back to the Nether Fortress and leave through that way. Could maybe just try and leave by my Nether Fortress that I found earlier. Because I do have that ladder there still, probably. Okay, that doesn't go down too far. Still not really keen on jumping down there, though. Oh, that sounds pretty handy. I have to wonder just how rare hot rods are, though. Well, didn't want to really corner myself here. So I'm going to get rid of these guys, and so I can actually have a bit more time to think as to how I want to approach this. Oh, craftable? I'll have to look up and see how to craft them. Alright, I'm on fire. Not anymore. So now I need to just look at this and see how I'm going to approach it, because that is obviously a very long way down, and likely to my death if I fall there, so I have to approach this with extreme caution. I'd like to save my ender pearls, so I'm just going to have to be really smart about how I do this. Or just pearl down here anyways. I'll just use a pearl there. Just to be sure I can land there, like no problem. Then I'll just go by through the fortress, probably find my ladder without too much trouble. And without too much issue, I should probably be able to find my ladder. And then I can just leave by that. And then that'll just let me leave. Now I'll just be really careful with the throws next time, if I even want to do it again. Now I'll just be ready to eat the return crystal if I do teleport, like, out of bounds. Okay, I'm not going to rush this because I feel like I'm hanging precariously above lava. So I'm not going to rush this. As tempting as it is to rush this, it's probably going to backfire on me if I do so. Alright, so I'm actually near that fortress. Am I getting close to it or not? That's just a random block of lava. I see. Am I even close to this fortress or not? Okay, now it's right in front of me. That's what I want to see. So now I need to just get up there, simply. Shit! Oh, fuck. Oh, wow, that's a scary place to be. Oh, this is not a good place to be. Really scary place to be right there. Got a giant hellcat behind me, and I'm right next to, like, a drop into, like, an ocean of lava. And I'm right next to a drop that leads straight into a lava ocean. That is not a good place to be. That is indeed a terrible place to be caught. Almost took that drop into a lava ocean. Came really close to just taking the drop there. Likely would have tried to just get out by Ender Pearl throwing, and obviously I would have definitely eaten a golden apple or two to buy myself more time. For sure I would have eaten one of these to buy myself time, and then probably just tried to Ender Pearl throw back to actual land and not just stay stuck in the lava. Would have likely tried to Ender Pearl back to shore at that point. And probably eat a couple apples to buy myself time. So still probably could have bought myself a decent amount of time, but I still would have been required to act fast. Lest I wanted to die. Yeah, I still have to act pretty quickly. Either way. Yeah, either way, I would have been forced to think quickly. Well, no. So yeah, after that, I'm back home. I still have a bit of distance to cover. Let's see if I can maybe spot a spider on the way back. Even though it doesn't look like we're going to see one. Yeah, I almost got completely caught in the wrong place by a giant hellcat. I guess I won't spot a spider on the way back, unfortunately. I'll just worry about that later. And I'm probably not gonna go out of my way for that spider eye. It's probably not worth it. I'll probably just wait for it to actually show up somewhere. So yeah, now I can get this enchanted. With just efficiency 4 for now. Might as well also clear some more books out, just by simply combining them. And I'll combine these two while we're at it. I can't, personally. Oh, I can combine these as well. Oh, 2 feather fallings. I can combine these too. So yeah, I just combined quite a few books already. So yeah, Vinny, hello there. Just quickly sorting through all the stuff I got recently. I mean, I made a pretty quick trip to the Nether, for the most part, just to simply get myself the experience necessary to enchant this pickaxe. I would have liked someone breaking on it, but I didn't get that. Didn't get that for free, just got the efficiency 4 that I was at least guaranteed. At least I got the guarantee of efficiency 4, but no more than that, sadly. So I'm still just sitting on 1 spider eye right now. I'd definitely like to get another. But I feel like I can just wait on that until later. So this pickaxe is just about to fall apart. This one's about to be done with servicing me. So yeah, I guess I'll just put this off till next time.